I'm gonna show you my fun Arc Warlock build I've been using this season. We're on Chaos Reach Warlock, and we are in the new dungeon. You're gonna want Sanguine Alchemy for this build. I do a lot of difficult endgame content such as Master Nightfalls and GMs, so I have a decent stats on mine. This season, it got a 17% PvE buff when standing in a rift, but that has to be paired with your subclass weapon. So for that build and pairing with the subclass weapon, I use Cold Heart, just because Cold Heart quickly just destroys enemies. And also I stack it with my Empowering Rift, which I will show you in the gameplay shortly. We have Empowering Rift on for this build. The Glide is your personal preference. I like to use Ball Lightning just because how it damages enemies. You can use Chain Lightning if you wanted to. And then I use Storm Grenades because it just hovers over enemies and it damages them. I'm using Electrostatic Mine to create Ionic Traces, which you'll see in the gameplay. Ionic Traces help you get your abilities back. And then we have Arc Soul, which also helps you when you're in combat. I have Spark of Beacons, Spark of Resistance, Spark of Discharge, and Spark of Feedback. I'll quickly go over what those mean. When I'm amplified, my Cold Heart is going to blind enemies with Spark of Beacons. When I'm surrounded by combatants, I take less damage with Spark of Resistance. Spark of Discharge, my Cold Heart kills have a chance to create an Ionic Trace, which helps me get my abilities back quicker. And then Spark of Feedback just to give me some resilience for the build. Go over the mods with you real quick. I always prefer recovery when I'm playing Warlock class. Just if I get damaged, I just want my character to be able to recover quicker. I have Special Ammo Finder and Arc Siphons because we're going to be using Cold Heart. So when I rapidly kill enemies with Cold Heart, it drops an Orb of Power, which you want to be a part of your build for an armor charge. I have another recovery mod. Causing damage with the Storm Grenade is going to reduce my Ball Lightning cooldown. And then when I pick up the Orb of Power, this is going to help my grenade come back. And then causing damage with my melee attack is going to reduce my grenade cooldown. I have another recovery mod. And Arc Resist and Void Resist. I have Harmonic Reserves to give me more ammo for Cold Heart. This is what matters for the build right here. The surges. And then I have another recovery mod. So Arc Weapon Surges are going to help Cold Heart do some even more damage. Once I pick up the Orb of Power and proc my armor charge, I'll get ×2. And then when I pick up Orb of Power with Invigoration, I'll reduce the Ball Lightning cooldown as well. You could stack the armor charge ×3 if you want to, just your personal preference. And then on my class item, I have Bomber. When I throw down my Empowering Rift, it reduces my grenade cooldown. I have it ×3. So what does all the things I just explained to you look like in real time? I will show you. Orbit power. We have buffed Cold Heart right now. Cold Heart just shredded him. We got Ionic Traces. Our Storm Grenade's gonna damage the enemies. Ionic Traces using Cold Heart. Empowering Rift. We got 17% damage buff right now. We're in the Rift. Arc Souls is killing everything for me. Cold Heart just melts them like butter. It's pretty fun. Ionic Trace from the enemy defeat. Orb of Power. You got the Weapon Surge ×2. Just have constant Weapon Surge uptime. And that's pretty much it. Just keep damaging enemies, keep getting your abilities back, and have fun with the build.